Hey, what's happening, plebs? This is my Nationals deck profile from 2000 and whatever the year this is. Sorry, not Nationals, European, whatever. Continentals, as you guys know. So the one where you have to qualify and stuff. So Euros, that happened like 2 weeks ago or something. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. With doing this video, I've just been really busy with real life and stuff happening soon and things. But anyway, yeah, I took a Pendulum, Odd Eyes Pendulum. Basically, if you want to know more about the deck, it's on Joshua Schmidt's deck profile, which is on my channel, obviously. Watch his deck profile. It's like 20 minutes long. He goes into detail of like why the deck's good and stuff like that. So I'm not really gonna like talk about, why the deck's good because that's already been done. But I'll talk about like my opinions on it, how I came to conclusions on certain things, and some of the changes I personally made to the deck. Because we disagreed on a couple of things here and there. In the end, it wouldn't have actually mattered for my performance because it's irrelevant. So yeah, before we start off, I don't actually know what place I finished. Probably like 940th or something. So I'm pretty proud of that, But anyway, the point is, this was arguably the best deck going into the event. I think with Burning Abyss being very popular in America and doing so well, and actually based on the statistic representation of the deck at Euros, this deck actually took 60% of the representation. Sorry, Burning Abyss did. So Pendulum was a very good shout because of the ability to make Dweller grind just as well, if not better than BA, and have access to Kieran, most importantly. So I think this deck was a very, very good call. But I personally didn't do well because of my matchups. It's okay, justify your losses, Nadir. I'll talk about that soon. So let's just go into the main deck, I guess. So we can just like put this over there. Anyway, so I'll explain the things I did differently or whatever, and yeah, I'm not gonna try to go to details into the mechanics as I've already explained. So first off, one Veiler for the Abductor combo. This is a very good side out for most matchups. So you side this out with Lizard Draw, and there's something else as well. You side out with it. I can't remember. Oh, Ignite Reload is usually my three go-to side outs depending on the matchup. But yeah, the one off Veiler is cool because you search it with Abductor. That's why it's in here. So if you don't know the combo, you summon Abductor and Sorcerer, pop your scales, activate Keyboard, get Lizard Draw, activate Lizard Draw, draw a card, activate new skill. That's 3 spells you've activated, and then Abductor gets you the search. So, yep. 2 Eccentric. It's a very, very good skill. And I don't play Avion, so the 7 didn't contradict at all. It's very good against everything because it can hit the Fog Blade or Return, just anything at all, like, because it's just there for like its utility, because it's there as like a high scale and being able to clear like anything. So you can pop like something random like Return against Monarchs and then summon it back and then force out the monster. The Aether by popping the monster with its normal summon effect. So it's able to just do like so much. As for why I didn't play 3, I don't know. I'm stupid. I played Mini Magician Engine because it's good for the back row decks and stuff, which I played only, thankfully, because fun times. Yeah, Pit's a good high scale, level 7. Wisdom Eye is obviously very good, and Oath is level 6, which is very, very important against Cosmo, which I'll explain in a bit. No sleeves, because I'm selling this deck. If anyone wants to buy this deck, hit me up in the PMs, yo. 3 Abductor, so broken, so good. This and Terraforming is like, yeah, you can't lose, like you actually can't lose. 3 Odd Eyes, so this is your win condition against Cosmo, because you're able to make Beyond make their Dark Destroyer 0 attack. Attack with this and increase its attack by 1800 with a shitty Unicorn, and yeah, you do like 8,000 damage or something. It's very, very good because it sets you up for next turn. This is why this thing's amazing, because like you do pendulums, do iris things, and then activate this, and then pop itself, and then depending on your hand, you get either Eccentric, Raccoon, or Monkey Board for your following turn. So it sets up your extra deck really good. It's pretty big, and that's how you OTK. Because the idea with this deck is go first, set up your scale, set up your extra deck, fill up your extra deck with Iris and stuff like this, and this guy. Search what you need to with Magister or make Dweller or something to stun them, and then you kill them next turn. 3 Kirin. absolutely insane card. Like needs like banned immediately. 3 Raccoon to search Kieran, and sometimes if you already have Kieran, you can search itself, and then Pendulum Summon it if you have a 2 scale, like Oath Dragon, which I forgot to mention by the way. That's another reason why this guy is so good, is like because it's 2 scales, because it means you can Pendulum back Raccoons and Eccentrics, and you can make a Totem Bird, because he's Wind instead by searching himself if you already have Kieran. Which is a decent first turn play, is Totem Bird. 3 Stork, and these guys for this for Abductor. 6 scale is terrible, that's why we're not playing Guitar, because the Guitar doesn't do anything with the 6 scale. Like the draw's cool and stuff, but like you just want to pop this to get the thing. Oh, I forgot these as well. That's the searchable low scale off Iris. It's not very good. I didn't actually use its effect at all the weekend. It's okay actually, but it's not terrible. 2 Unicorn. The scale effect's amazing. Sometimes you can activate both scale effects, and then boost odd eyes by 3600, and then do double damage against the Dart Destroyer, which is 0 attack at that point because of Beyond. Yeah, it's just so good. So that's the monsters. Just 2 because searchable, and you already have a lot of high scales with the Eccentrics and the Pits. That's it for all the monsters. I think there was Avions at one point. We were playing Avions. I was playing Avions as well. Avions was hit or miss. It was either really good or really bad, and depending on your hand. Josh decided to play 1, Eugen played 2, and I played 0. So we had a good mix of that in the team. I just chose to not play it because I've always believed in the idea of if it's a non-searchable, non-engine card, then you play 3 or 0 of it. There's no point like at all, like because you want to see it. Like particularly in the case of Avion, like you want to see it. So you know, I'm not gonna play like 1 or 2 so I can randomly see it. Like you know, I want to either open a card or I don't want to open a card. 3 Iris, 3 Terra, because it's so good. Like search high or low scale, search odd eyes to set you up for next turn, search odd eyes fusion to going second. Unbelievable amount of plays. Protect your scales from Twin Twister. Like the card is so good, so good. 1 odd eyes fusion. Side this out a lot going first. 2 MST in the main. I don't know why. Yeah, I just asked Josh. 1 Raigeki. I played Raigeki instead of Avion because I was like, I'm not gonna play 1 random card, so I'll just throw in like something decent. Like fuck it, why not? And it's not even that great this format, honestly. Like it's good against Monarchs, which I played 1 of, and yeah. Actually, it won me a game against Monarchs, but I was gonna win anyway, so it's like kind of irrelevant. Upstart Goblin consistency, and the final card which I sold already is Ignite Reload. Really good card because it brings the spell count up to 11, I think, which is a very good ratio for Abductor because you want to make sure you have enough spells to be able to resolve it. So being able to mulligan and add back, put away things like multiple Raccoons or something can come up, but it's mostly there for the Abductor ratio. Extra deck. Had a great time. Shoutouts to these boys in these pictures. There's a few things missing, I think. There's 1 card missing, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. Meteor Burst to send off of Fusion. Rebellion to send off of Fusion. Vortex to make with Fusion. Yeah, this came up so much. Wasn't that great for me, actually, over the event, but then again, I played garbage deck, so, you know, table 500 life. Rank 3s is a Totem Bird and a Break Sword, because... you know, pop shit, yo. Double Dweller, lots of space in the extra. Anticipate a lot of Burning Abyss. It's great for first turn as well, going blind generally. Unless you play against Klee all day, which is, you know, don't do that. I had a fun time, honestly, I promise you. Magister, a good first turn play. Pappy. So the idea with this is that you can put Dante or Prime to attack position, and then just outright kill them with, if I can find it, this guy, Vortex. So put Prime to attack and then just like punch through for like huge damage. They sometimes don't expect it. Yeah. Castel. Bird with the gun, yo. Ranks. Big Eye. I made once against a Slip Rider because I didn't want it to float in attack for game. That was it. Absolutes, kind of cool. Extra bodies. Crash with Monarchs to bring out one of these guys. So that's kind of cool. Red Eyes Flare Metal because sometimes you do a lot of damage but not enough. And if they activate like 3 cards, they'll die. So it's good for like cowboy sort of plays. There's one more card in here. I can't remember what it is. I don't know. Probably something like Direwolf or Trapeze Magician. But the thing is, I know I cut Direwolf, but I can't remember if I actually played it on the day. And finally, Utopia Beyond. Oh my god, this card just like stole so many games. Like, no one expects you to overlay 2 Cairns and then you suddenly staring down like a Beatrice with 0 attack and you just like punch for like 24,000 damage or something stupid like that. Yeah, card's so good. It just stole so many games all day. Ah, fuck, I'm retarded. Ah, fuck, I'm so stupid. Side deck. Village for going first against Monarchs in the Mirror. Shattering Arrow for going first against Monarchs in the Mirror. And 3 Ghost Ogre, which I don't have. I sold those already, or borrowed them, I can't remember. 2 Denko, which I played 3, because I played nothing but backward decks all day. But I saw it a few times, it was cool. Denko for Monarchs. Max. I didn't like it, honestly. I don't think it's that great against Burning Abyss, because against Burning Abyss you just want more of these to stop the anti-spell and the Solemns. You can replace like engine cards with this, I guess, like take out Odd Eyes and like something. I was just more concerned about the back row of Burning Abyss than anything. But there was really nothing else to put in the side deck, honestly. So Maxi was fine. It's really good for the pure Speed Droid matchup, by the way. JK. I fucking suck. Yeah, that was it. So, thanks for watching the deck profile, I guess, so far. Let's talk about the matchups. So, when you're going into a big event that requires qualification like this, it's very, very, very important that you win round 1. Because that's going to set the tone for the rest of your day. Like, without a doubt, right? Now, a lot of good players go round 1, lose round 1, and still, like, do really well. The issue is you're playing a very glass cannon deck like Pendulum. And if you lose round 1, it's a very high chance if you lose round 1, you're going to play against backward decks. And this deck is designed to beat meta decks, not backward decks. I feel like if I played only Monarchs or Burning Abyss or Pendulum matchups all day, I would have topped. I really, really do think so. I think this deck was phenomenal. I'm not that great of a player, but this deck, like, in itself is created by, like, you know, the CCG boys, and it was just absolutely unbelievably good. This deck was so good in testing. It's just great. Unless you're playing against backward decks. Now, I lost round 1, shamefully. I lose a dice roll. I won 2 dice rolls all day, one of which was against, I can't remember, it was something shit that doesn't even care if it goes first or second. So it was irrelevant winning the dice roll there, and I won it one other time against like BA, which like didn't even matter anyway because I'm playing as BA. Like, I don't care if I win the dice roll against BA. I kind of care, but like it's not really a big deal if I lose the dice roll against BA. So I didn't win the dice roll at all outside of those 2 instances, unfortunately, out of like my 8 games I played or something. Now, round 1 I get paired against a not very good player. No offense to the guy or anything, but you know, he wasn't very good. He was playing pure speed droids, and you know, I thought like, okay, whatever, I lose the dice roll. My hand is not very good. I open like 2 field spells, Raccoon, like, I can't even remember. It was not great, like, you know, and he goes first and he sets up a huge board. And I'm just like, I can't deal with this board until next turn. Because, like I said, the way this deck works is you set up for the next turn and kill them then with your full extra deck with Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragons and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't have a follow-up for the, I can't survive this turn. So I Pendulum out like Raccoon in defense and like something else in like defense. Like, that wasn't very good. It wasn't a very good hand. So I lose that game, and then I win game 2, and then game 3, I wasn't really sure what he'd play because he was playing pure speed droids, right? And he was comboing off with like machine dupes and stuff like that, which he drew every game, by the way. And I wasn't really sure what I side. Like, is he going to play back row? Is he like, it's a combo deck, right? But a combo deck, you know, bad players aren't smart enough to realize that, you know, combo decks shouldn't run traps and stuff like that. But I figure, you know, he's not a good player, and he would just go, he would try floodgate me or like throw in like random crap traps and stuff like that. And lo and behold, game 3, he goes first, and he sets 5 cards. And this deck is not meant to play against set 5. It's not meant to play against set 5. So it comes to a point where he like makes Totem Bird anti-spell. How the fuck do I out Totem Bird anti-spell? I set Iris, I wait till next turn, I flip Iris, and he negates Iris. That's how bad this guy was. He negated my Iris instead of saving the totem board to negate MST for the fucking anti-spell. Do you know what I mean? I cannot play this game with anti-spell. And he wasted his totem board. And obviously I didn't have the anti-spell to punish him for negating the Iris, so yeah. I was really upset about that match, you know, because I really should have won. Well, I don't think I should have won that matchup because of my hand, but I feel like if I won the dice roll, I would have been a very, very different spot, and it was very upsetting. And then for the rest of the day, I played like Demise decks. I played 3 Clifford Demise after that. I beat one. I beat 2 actually. I think I played against a Cosmo deck, 1 BA, and like I think I played against the guy who finally knocked me out because I went 0-2. By the way, I lost to pure speed droids. Fucking laugh at me in the chat, please. Like I'll kill you. I lost to pure speed droids. And then round 2, I lost to Klee Demise. So I'm 0-2 at Euros, my first ever Euros, and I'm just like, I'm having a great time. Not really. Not really. Not fucking really. So I lose round 2, and that was upsetting. So I'm 0-2, but I claw my way out of the fucking muck that is this filth of like anti-meta trap deck. Somehow I managed to climb out. I go all the way back to 5-2. Somehow, sorry, 4-2? I think 4-2. I climb all the way back to 4-2 from going 0-2 against trap decks, and I'm not playing any meta. I'm not playing any meta decks, and it's so terrible. Like, and in the end, I did manage to play against one meta deck. It was Fire King Cosmo. It was alright match, I guess. Game 3, he anti-spelled me, and that was it. That's really all the fun times I had to say about that. So yeah, whatever. I mean, not really a great day, you know. It's yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, it was really disappointing. It was just that if I lost against Meta all day, I would have been like okay and stuff. But you know, it's just really disappointing to lose against like random shit that I didn't want to play, like all these trap decks that none of them made a fucking top cut anyway, or you know, it's just people who join the game, join the tournament just to fucking ruin your tiebreakers and stuff like that. Those kind of decks. You know, and it was so disappointing because this deck was like so good, like so unbelievably good. You know, and like Eugen managed to top. Did he actually? No, I don't think he topped. Josh topped. Piran topped. Norman topped, playing like similar decks. This deck's so fucking good, man, and I just suck at this game. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this profile. I had a great time. Honestly, it was super fun. Like, I'd say Nats was probably more fun to be honest, but you know, it was nice meeting so many different people and stuff like that, and yeah, it was great. It was great. Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on too much anymore because it's been a while. Thanks for watching this far. If you have watched this far, give me hashtag fucking speedroids in the description. Hashtag fucking speedroids in the description if you've watched this far, and if you've enjoyed my 800th place deck profile and shit. Yeah. So. Thanks guys, hopefully I'll bounce back and be back for the next season and do well. Until then, you know, fucking table 900 life it is for me. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.